Oh, welcome to DJ Fossils, and this is the first of a couple of videos from Wales, and we are in the barrage car park at Penarth. And the first place we're going to go is along there and look along the cliffs. So there is a walkway over there that goes round, so we're going to go around, have a look around there, see what we can find, see if there's anything exciting. And second part of today's video, we're going to head up to Lavernock and have a look around there as well. So hope you enjoy the videos. Right, so the first find of the day was this piece, and it's got a lovely shell in there, so I'm going to take that one. Another couple of there's some other shells in there as well. The imprint upside down of a shell there, so obviously I'm not going to get that one out. But it's got a crack running through it as well, so what I will do is when I get it home I'm going to tap that open. I'm not going to do it here, but I can see shells all the way through it, so should be a few nice specimens in that one. And we just met a very nice chap, and he found this, and obviously he's not a fossil collector, so he gave it to us. It's not perfectly preserved, it's very flat, but here's a species that we don't have yet, so we're going to take this anyway for now. But there are loads of bits and pieces around. I mean, I just spotted that while filming. Look, a lot of them are very worn or very flat and squashed, unfortunately. But yeah, it should be good, and I'm sure we'll find a few other good bits and pieces during our trip. So we found loads of really squashed ammonites, not preserved ones. There's loads of blocks here with shells in, but we've just found this one, some really big shells. There's one there, and another one under there, but they're all broken, unfortunately. If they weren't, I'd be taking this piece home. So I wouldn't mind some big shells, I like shells. So, but yeah, they're all damaged. But there's so many blocks here with things in, like that. So there's just shells everywhere. You look, some of the blocks are too big. There are lots of smaller blocks though, like some of those, and they do have bits and pieces in. But yeah, we're heading along. We're getting not far from the pier there. We're only going to head up a little bit further, up to around there somewhere, and then we're going to head back and head down to Lavernock. So we were just stopping to have a look at all the shells on this slab, and Jackie just spotted down here this just sat loose. So it is a fossil, it's not a new one, it's still got all the rock inside. Not perfect, but it's still one we haven't got, so we'll take that. So the whole idea of it is to collect one of every species, and obviously we'll just swap them as we get a better example. So that's one for the collection for now. So we're going to continue on. We're also finding a lot like this, broken ammonites where rocks have fallen. So there are ammonites here, not so many. I mean, it isn't known for a lot of good ammonites here. It's more for bivalves, etc. So, but still there are a few around. Well, we're heading back along the foreshore now. Jackie's just found this piece. It's got a few shells in it. Got quite a nice little one there. There's a few in there that are quite alright. So we're going to take that bit, but we're going to head back down that way, having a look along the foreshore, and then we're going to grab some food and head to Lavernock. So if I don't come back, then we haven't found anything else. Just found this nodule sat in this puddle here, and why I spotted it is because it looks like it's a bit of an ammonite there, but I'm not sure if it is or not. But I might give this a little crack, just see if there's anything in it. I don't know. Yeah, now that I look at it a bit more, I'm not sure so sure. At first it looked like an ammonite, so, but it's definitely a bit of a nodule. There are a few nodules around I've seen. I've hit a few, but nothing in them so far. So just a quick overview of the bits that we got from Penarth. So Jackie picked up loads of this, which is like a quartzy crystal layers, a few bits of that. Got this little shell, it's got a big crack going through it, but I'm sure there's going to be some more of those in some of these other pieces. So, but we took it at the time because it was the first one. Again, there's another one the same, but it's got a bit of damage on the top. But we've got lots of other bits with shells in. I found that one loose. It's got a bit of extra stuff around the edge there, but the shell's in the middle. This nice one. Got this one, which has got something in there, but it's got an ammonite sat in there, and you can see the other side of it around that side there. So it's going through at a bit of an angle, unless there's two in there, because looking at the angles, might actually be two sat in there, but I shall prep those out. Lovely big nodule calcite quartz crystals there. This one's got a beautiful shell in it. This piece has got lots of different shells in, and this piece is full of shells. They're all over the place on that one and this one as well. So when I prep some of those out, I'll show you those. And we got this one, although it's really thin, it was still nice to give it a lacquer and preserve it. So